Hello, Professor Sargent here with you again. We're going to take a look at doing some graphing of lines or arrays or line segments as appropriate for the particular question that is showing within Cengage's WebAssign. We have a demand equation here where P is equal to negative 0.5x plus 200. Do not worry about the 100. That comes up in a later part. So although that's P for unit price instead of Y, this is in the Y equals mx plus B form, i.e. slope-intercepts. That means that we know that 0, 200 is the y-intercept, and I'm about to plot that point. And if I missed where it was, when I click Graph Layers and look at this, then if I'm a little too high or a little too low, or maybe even left and right of where we need to be, then you can type in here. If I change that to 150, which is not what we want it to be, then it moves it down. Let me go back to the 200 though. All right. And another point that would be on there. Well, with P being 0, then negative 0.5x would equal negative 200. And when you divide negative 200 by negative 0.5, we should have 400 comma 0. That one I did miss a little bit. I'm a little bit to the left of where I want to be. Now, we may not actually want those points showing there. We may instead have just wanted to start with one of these options, but I'm about to find that out. Notice that X is the number of units and cannot be negative. Price can also not be negative. So we should be selecting line segment here. And I'm going to connect those with that line segment. And let's check the answer. Okay, let's check something out here. Okay, that was the issue there. I should have edited it in advance. Now that should be good. Let's delete the points. Okay, and try it now. I'm skipping over part B for the moment. This time, instead of the red X at the bottom, I have the green check mark at the bottom. And that's without plotting the individual points, instead just selecting the segment option that was here and making sure my start and end point were where I wanted them to be. Okay, now what was that P equals 100 all about? So we want to know when P is equal to 100, what will the quantity demanded be? So sorry, I don't have connected right now something to show my handwriting here. If we put 100 here in for P, subtract 200 from both sides, and you'll have negative 0.5x equals negative 100. Divide negative 100 by negative 0.5, and we'll get that when the unit price is 100, then 200,000 of the units would be demanded. And that has also been accepted. We can tell that by having a green check mark there instead of a red X. Hope this helps.